So the self-acceptance, the self-inquiry, again, I'm certainly biased because as a therapist, even as a therapist that's trained in this, I have a therapist. Why? Because you cannot see the forest for the trees. We have blind spots. That's my best way to describe it. Just like you have in your car, I don't care how you angle those mirrors, you're going to have blind spots, and we all have those. So you need an outside objective person that can help you see some of these patterns. So this is definitely the time to do this. It's definitely the time to take a look at yourself, engage in some kind of support groups, therapy, some kind of self-help. Journaling is a great way. If I hear a lot of people say, I don't have time for therapy, I don't have the money for therapy, that kind of thing. So journaling is going to be a fantastic thing where maybe every night before bed you write your feelings, what's going on for you, and many people after like maybe 3 months, they go back and they read their journal, and it provides so much insight as to what's been happening, what happened in their marriage, what their fears are, what their angers are. So that's one very inexpensive way of processing the information. Another thing is using the self-help books. I mean, you know, if you've been to Barnes & Noble lately, there's 9,000 books. So asking friends what's the book that really helped them the most. I was thinking of I can't pronounce her first name very well, Ayana Van Zandt. She wrote the book, One Day My Soul Just Opened Up, and it's a 40-day journey, spiritual journey, looking at relationships and that kind of thing. So that's a great, using those kinds of books to just really dig deep what your feelings are, what the patterns are, what's happened in the past, what's happening in the present. So those kind of resources so that you can start to figure out what happened. And the self-acceptance, my other recommendation oftentimes to clients, you have to look at your cognitions about marriage. You have to look at your cognitions about yourself. We have a lot of negative things we say about ourselves. And hey, if you're not already saying negative things about yourself, be in a bad marriage, right? And say negative things to each other. So we've got all those negative messages in our heads for years. And so then you're going out of a marriage and your self-esteem is really, really challenged. So there's something called The Secret, which is a film that helps teach about how the messages we tell ourselves really make an impact on manifesting and looking towards the future. So really looking at those cognitions and doing daily affirmations, changing those negative messages, stopping those negative messages, which is no small feat, replacing them with positive messages. And books and tapes like The Secret explain how to do that.